Chapter 4, Preparing. So as I prepare for my husband to walk back through the door, I contemplate on will he see right through my eyes because of fear that I'm lying or worried about something. Will he read my body language? Like, how should I lay in his bed? This way? No, that's way too awkward. Legs crossed, head hanging over the bed? Nah, that's not even me. Reading the book and laughing out loud? Nope, not gonna happen. He knows I don't even read. Gotta think smarter. Sitting on a couch watching SpongeBob eating Cheetos. Perfect. So as I wait for my husband to return home after 2 hours passing, which is fine, so I won't complain, I'll do something that I've been neglecting since this morning. Keisha's phone calls. A bitch is embarrassed, but make sure you break that word down with all syllables. Embarrassed as fuck. She's my best friend. I can't blame her because instead of complaining to my husband, I allow her negativity to get in my head. So I picked up the phone and called Keisha. It's ringing. Bitch, why the fuck haven't you been answering me? I'm glad I'm the fuck okay. Girl, I had the worst/best night of my life. Oh boy at the bar, I bet. That's right. Get it, Crystal. I bet he was the best part of your night. I could see worse at home with Jason. You see how things can get to that point and manipulated with Keisha now, don't y'all? But anyway, back to that night. See, you're wrong. The best part of my night was here at my house. I just want to say to you, learn how to be a better friend. You coming at me for what? What you mean by that? No, you know what? My bad. I'm just going through it right now. Oh boy wasn't a one-night stand that I expected. Consequences with my mind, yes. But the way it ended up, no. Girl, you gonna make me hang up on you. It couldn't have been that bad. You wasn't getting none. None at all. So what was the problem? And that's the thing, Keish. I waited months and complained. Months and complained. And we make it work. For whatever this marriage thing is, I blame myself. What are you talking about? Cheating? Keisha, hear me out. Last night, I was set the fuck up. He knew my husband. Girl, you the fuck lying. What happened? See, last night, after I left out his car, I walked away smiling, girl. I was smiling from ear to fucking ear. Yeah, I was smiling until he said my name. But I had remembered, I never even told him my fucking name. And then he gonna tell me that he came for revenge for Jason. What the fuck? Oh, that's not it, baby. He then went on saying that his wife died from HIV. Wait, what? Wait, let me finish, Keisha. His wife died from HIV or AIDS, something like that. And down the line, I will become positive as well. Crystal, I'm so sorry. I never meant for nothing like this to happen to you. I was wrong for manipulating you into doing something that was never worth it. I can't fix what happened last night, but I can be there for you through this whole entire process. Your secret is mine and kept with me. I love you. I spent all night blaming my surroundings. I blamed him for not being here for me and my needs physically, and I blame you for manipulating me. Then I had to sit and remember, who am I to me? I am my own person, Keisha. I determine where I move and how I move, not you nor him. He can work many countless hours on his own to make sure his family is good, but that doesn't mean I have to react in such a way as for me to cheat. You can beat me down all day long for a reaction for me to cheat, but it's up to me to really listen. But again, I don't blame you nor him. I blame me. My problem should have stayed in the house at 1512 Yales Road between my husband and I. So I apologize for dragging you into my business. You're single and you do single shit. Don't take it personal. But how can I expect positivity when I'm married and you're not? And I love you too. But I'll take it all from here. Thank you. I hung up the phone. Not to sound nonchalant about it all and just hang up on her like that. But my mind is in shambles. My thoughts are all over the place about what could have been that night, other than Lucky pleasing me, other than him seeking revenge the way that he did. It really could have been worse. Like, this motherfucker could have kidnapped me. He could have threw me over a bridge, smacked me across my head with a rock. Even worse, had his niggas gangbang me. Instead, I'm stuck in a loop thinking, was this nigga for real? Was it for me to scare my husband? Or is this his real karma? But anyway, I have to get back to the plan on how I will be waiting for my husband once he walks through the door. So as I was walking towards the kitchen to get my Cheetos to sit on a couch and watch SpongeBob, I hear the house door lock twist. I'm thinking to myself like, damn, this plan didn't fall through. So I hurry, putting the Cheetos back on top of the refrigerator. As I turned around, there's dishes, so I began to wash them. The door shut. Hey, babe, how was work? I asked. Same as always, phone calls, paperwork, and aggravation, he replies. As he walks to the kitchen, I'm putting away the dishes, and he kisses me on my cheek. In his hands were flowers. I blushed as I looked at him. He handed them to me and said, "Happy anniversary, beautiful." All I can do was cry. I didn't even get a word out, even though I knew how lucky I was to have a man like him. It took this for me to realize patience is a virtue. I love you, he says, and I replied, I love you too. As he walked away, I started thinking even more on how bad I fucked up. So I said to myself, fuck, just ask him who's lucky. As I walked into the room after him, I didn't rush. I still had my flowers, and to him it may have seemed as if I was sniffing my damn nose off. But to me, I was hiding from his reaction. So I started the conversation. I meant to tell you that I think I ran into one of your friends last night when me and Keisha was at the bar. Oh, word? Which one? He replied. Here we go, I said to myself. Somebody, I think he said his name was Lucky, something like that, I murmured. Nope, don't know a Lucky. I then moved the flowers from my face and placed them in a vase next to the bed. He said to tell my husband, hey, and he replied with his smart ass mouth, unless you have another husband that I don't know about, because he wasn't talking about me. Now my mind is in more shambles because now I'm thinking, what the fuck? And who the fuck? And is this a joke? So I replied, you're the only man I've ever married, so don't play with me. So now I'm thinking to myself, this fucking nigga mistaken me for another bitch and played me? I got myself in some twisted shit. And if my husband claims to not know him, how the fuck did he know my name?